Welcome to the pineapple party. Please prepare the baby. Baby, are you ready for your pineapple? We're celebrating our son. 6 months here. And so we decided to throw him a pineapple party. See if he'll enjoy it. You never know. He's just a baby. So
this is his first time trying pineapple.
It's your first time trying pineapple.
Does he know how to do this?
Yeah.
What, cut a pineapple? Of course I do. Cut hundreds of pineapples.
He's a bartender.
It's been 6 months. Time gets weird when you have a baby.
Why did it take 2 years for my baby to turn 4 weeks?
Yes.
And then all of a sudden it's like, why did it take 1 week for my baby to turn 6 months?
But we've been waiting even longer, I feel, to get our precious miracle baby here. Brenda and I met back in 2016.
Yep, October of
In
2016.
2016. We quickly became best friends. After 1 year, I asked her to marry me. And I met her daughter, my daughter Eva, when she was 3.
Hello.
That's her hand waving.
Okay,
And I quickly fell in love with her too. All right, pineapple boy. See if you like it.
This is all for you.
Enjoy your pineapple. Happy 6 months.
Can you reach it?
That young when we met each other. We were in our mid-30s. I was never having kids, never getting married.
Seems to like it.
Oh no! Pineapple
That's
down! So our water machine is one of the reasons that we were lucky enough to get blessed with our little miracle. Before we even got married, we were getting older, in our mid-30s. She really wanted to have another baby. I finally found somebody I was in love with and changed my mind about having kids. So we started trying immediately, pretty much, after getting engaged, I think. Hopefully with the expectations in mid-30s, I think we're at 36, 37 probably. At some point, we'd get pregnant.
Oh yeah, we thought we'd get pregnant right away.
Years passed, and eventually we're like, all right, you've been engaged long enough, let's get married. Of course, that year we decided to try and look into start doing that. It was 2020. Oh man, Mom, you took his pineapple away! Ah! So sure enough, of course, our wedding got postponed that year. Finally, we were able to put together a wedding for the following year, 2021. I hope that's our anniversary year.
Yeah. It is.
Okay, we got married in October.
10/22/21.
Thank you, 10/22/21. Brenda was getting very healthy and fit before the wedding, of course. Most brides wants to look pretty and beautiful and skinny and fit in their wedding dress. I, on the other hand, leading up to the wedding, was drinking and chain smoking and eating a lot. Work and stress. I think he's like,
Hi there.
He's like, all this for me?
So, of course, right when the wedding happens, big relief off of my chest, I start getting healthy and did a 75-day hard challenge. We're drinking, no smoking, exercising every day. Brenda finally was like, oh, thank God, I fit in the dress, I look good, let's relax. Coming into the holidays, she just had a great time. So we weren't on the same page of being healthy then. Yeah, pineapple. You want to try?
Yeah, I mean, I've tried pineapple before. I'm just not really a fan of it. Yeah.
So,
Numbers.
time went by, still couldn't get pregnant. We start pushing into our 40s now. We had just turned 40 that year we got married. Sucking away. He's gonna suck the life out of that pineapple.
You're doing great. You love it, huh?
Where were we?
You just turned 40.
Good boy. So a couple years ago, I'm about to turn 42. Something I had to give. Pretty heavy drinker and smoker for about 20 years, and figured I owed it to my family and my wife. Get myself healthy. My wife had researched, and she had found God's Acres Healing Springs down in South Carolina for my birthday. So I had a whole week off from work. Take that whole week, stop drinking, stop smoking, and relax on the beach. We go to this God's Acres Healing Springs. The legend at that springs.
During the Civil War, it was after a battle, and some soldiers had been left wounded. They were left for dead. died. They were wounded and left for dead. The Indians found them. They already knew about this natural spring because the animals would go there and get healed. That's when they figured out that the water had healing powers. They brought the wounded soldiers there, and within like a few months, they went from, DOA to fully healed, caught back up with the troops, and the troops were like, what happened? Nathaniel was part of that war, and when he found out about that, he actually bought the land, turned it into God's land. He made it free for everybody. He wanted it to be, because land we're not supposed to.
How does that find out?
God gave us this land for free. It's supposed to be our land. It's not supposed to be paid for. But anyways, it's a different story. So he bought it and made it free for the public. And here, you want to just cut a bottom piece off of this, I guess?
Yeah.
No, because he's not going to eat all this.
Keep going. You enjoying your pineapple? He's enjoying the pineapple.
He made it open to the public and free for everyone to come. And so people from all over the world actually go. If they have some type of ailment or affliction, they get healed. If you are infertile or if you have disease or something's going on, get in the water and get healed. Our daughter's type 1 diabetic. And so when I saw that, I originally thought, oh, this is going to heal her. This is why we're going. This is why I'm being called. I'm being pulled by God to go there, but not realizing that it was really for all of us. I need this water.
Yeah.
How are we going to be able to get this water back to us? We couldn't take it on a plane.
We flew down, we rented a car,
Yeah.
we went straight to Walmart, bought all of their mason jars.
Anything glass that I could possibly take.
We went there,
Filled up our jugs.
we brought a lunch, we went to the springs,
You get
and it's
sick
kind
of
of
it?
nice. There's like they have it built to little bubbling springs and then with little pipes that come out from the ground. And a lot of the locals came and were just filling up their water.
Are you all done now?
10 to 20 different local
done?
people coming in, fill up their big water jugs for the day or their drinking water. And
Okay, he's all done.
it's all done. A little bit of spring pool there. Took off our shoes, we all walked in it as a family. We held hands and we prayed together. And we filled up all the jugs. And let me tell you, it definitely was the best tasting water I've ever had in my life, for sure. The initial start of our kind of healing journey, getting this natural God's healing water. It's a nice Airbnb right on, where were we?
Myrtle Beach. Yeah, we got about, 150 gallons worth of water.
Yeah.
It was like a little condo literally right across the street from the beach. So we could drink our water and relax and heal and always sticky hands. Where we were.
Relax there, drink water, hung out on the beach, waking up with the sunrise. Full week of just kind of relaxing, detoxing for me. But, eventually it was going to run out. Brenda did some research. She wanted to find how can we keep this water vibe alive here. Found this Kangen 8 water machine. So we ended up purchasing it. It was spot on for the spring water that we had. It was great. So we got that around, the end of November. The end of November. And as the holidays came in December, I started reading the Bible. I look back on that trip and kind of see it as another baptism. Of course, traditional baptisms, you're in water, but it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. Another definition is like baptism by fire, which is just kind of a transformation into a new spiritual state. And that's really what I felt. It was quick, cold turkey, drinking and smoking cigarettes from that day. Haven't had one either of them since. It's been, almost 2 years, a year and a half now. Started reading the Bible. I wanted to read the Bible in one full year. You might be getting hungry. All right, Mom.
This pineapple just doesn't cut
Yeah, he doesn't cut it. He needs Mommy's milk.
Yeah.
He doesn't eat because the pineapple makes him hungry. So then we got into the new year. I started praying every day, writing in my journal. I said, "Dear God, please bless my wife and I.
Please bless your
Please bless my wife, family, and I with a healthy, happy, God-fearing son. As we grow with your word, let our house grow in your name." I would write that 3 times in my journal every day.
Right, we might go upstairs, guys.
I'm gonna go upstairs.
Okay.
I hope you enjoyed your pineapple party.
Thanks, Dada.
The end of December, Brenda was a little bit late on her period, so I was getting excited. After the new year happened, though, she ended up getting it, starting to get a little bit down, like thinking that we weren't going to get pregnant ever. I was a little disheartened. I stopped praying every day to the extent that I was. I was still reading the Bible every day. You want some more pineapple?
Yes.
All right. My pastor says, gotta wait on God. A month goes by and we're at our cousin's house hanging out, having a great time. And on the way home, Brenda starts feeling a little queasy and sick, a little bit of motion sickness, so didn't quite really think anything of it. We get back and she stepped out, gone for a little bit. She said she had to call her sister. She came back, standing in the hallway. I remember her, just a weird, smile on her face. And she was like, Try doing an impression. Steven. Yeah, I'm like, just tell me. In my mind, I knew it. I'm like, she's pregnant. I know she's pregnant. She's like, I'm pregnant. I'm like, yay! We run and we hug and we kiss and we were so happy. I was always, a little bit fearful of having a child. It's a lot of responsibility. We're now in charge of a child. For a reason I never really want to have kids. I want the responsibility, kind of selfish, live for me, live for fun. And when I heard that news, I was like, I knew it. It just felt right. And I felt so blessed. I couldn't have done it without the blessing of God. I made a choice to change and get healthy. Baptizing myself. Just feel like I did back when I was younger. Way before any of the sins of the world, of the drinking and the smoking and partying. The whole world is always blasting at you to do, and started feeling myself again before any of that happens. As you feel as a kid, all your personality and your fun and your joy for life. Now we're just so blessed, and we have a son. I'm a junior. I kind of always felt having a baby, it would honor my father. I had such a great dad. Great to name my son after him as well and have a third, Stephen Jerome Landry III. So we got pregnant, and my goal was to try and finish reading the Bible before my son was born, and just work towards being the best man I could be, that God built me to be, so that I could be the best father and husband for my family when he was born. Now the birth. Remember the birth?
I wasn't even there.
She wasn't here. We had quite an interesting birth story.
Oh yeah, that might be
Stay tuned for our birth story, because you're definitely going to want to hear it. If this story touched anybody, you're enjoying it, baby, hit that subscribe button. Healthy water, vibrant life, life function.
Also say like, because
Say
yeah.
like.